Good morning, everybody. I'm here again, and I have an update about my PIDs. Um, Yesterday, an old-time guy that buy PIDs from me calls me. I'm sorry, guys. There's so much mosquitoes in here. As you can see, there's a lot of trees behind me because this is really a mountain, a forest, and this side is like I think it's 14 acres, about maybe 5.5, 6 hectares. And there's so much mosquitoes in here. They're eating me alive. That's why I have this a small towel to shoo them away. Anyway, the guy calls me. This guy before buys me like pigs by the ton. One time he bought like how many? 3.5 tons because he has a lot of animals. He feed it to almost everything from duck, geese. Uh, he has a lot of goat and sheep, and he even have cow. So he buys a lot from me. Back that time, I'm always busy making feeds. But since the COVID-19, well, we all knew that COVID-19 slumped everything in the whole world, in everywhere. And because of that time, it's very limited to go out. The only thing that they allow you here is when you are going to the grocery store. And the grocery store allow only a certain number of people inside. It's so hard that time. Now, most of the um, stores, just like I'm saying just a store, but actually the place that I buy grains, they are all closed for 2 years. You cannot buy uh, grains. You can go to farm store. All you can buy is ready-made grains like feeds, but you cannot make your own grains because the um, the grain silo, they were all closed, and it's so hard. And the feeds is become so expensive, double the price. Even me, I'm having hard time. The only thing that happens to me, the good part is when the COVID starts and shut off everything, I have a lot of ready-made grains, the grains that I'm feeding to my animal. I think I have like 4 tons, and it lasts me because I don't have much animal. It lasts me almost 2 years. That the feeds that I already made lasted. So there's so much mosquitoes in here. So now when they reopen after I think late 2022, yeah, 2020, the COVID starts. Late 2020 to late 2022, they start limited opening. So When I try to buy grains, it becomes double. Even I advertise it, very few people buys it because it's so expensive. It becomes more than double. Before, before 20, before the COVID, 2020, I'm selling my feeds per 50 pounds because here the feeds are bag in 50 pounds. I'm selling it only for $8. Now, after the COVID, I have to sell it for $19 just to make a little bit of money. When before the COVID, the $8, I'm making like at least $3.50 per bag. Now, when the after the COVID, selling it $19, I'm making only $1.85 per bags. So I said, no, okay, it's okay. It's very hard to restart again. But after that, when everything becomes normal again, it's so hard to sell feeds. So I stopped. I'm just making my feeds for my animal. Now, it seems like everything is normal now, but since we all know that there's so much mosquitoes in here, we all know that there's a lot of problem around the world now. The Chinese and Taiwanese and Chinese and Philippines and Taiwan and Chinese and Japan, Chinese and Vietnam, and then before that is Ukraine and Russia war. Now here comes the Israel and Iran war. I'm just hoping if this continues, because once Israel really declare war to Iran and all its proxy, the oil or the gas will disrupt the flow. So it it might become expensive again. But I'm just hoping it won't happen. Let's just hope. Okay. Now, anyway, as I said, the guy that buy feeds from me before calls me yesterday and he said, how much are you going to sell now? I said, I cannot sell I cannot give you the price that we are having before COVID-19. He said, yeah, I know, but how much? I said, what I can give you now is $18. He said, doesn't it too expensive? I said, okay, this is my point. Now, it's like take it or leave it, but I have to tell you why I have to price it that way. Before, the standard crude protein of feeds, minimum of 16% crude protein. Now, after the COVID, everybody make it lower, 12%, because they I know what's happening. The factory, the producer is trying to catch up with the people. So uh, they lower the crude protein, they lower the the price, but someone is suffering in there, or something is suffering in there. You know who? The animals. Now, what I'm doing is the same crude protein, but I have to raise my price. My point now is I won't do substandard. I am now looking for quality rather than quantity. I hope you get the point, and no matter what, not unless they will tell me, okay, just give me the 12% or 10% or 14%. Then I recalculate. I can do it right away. But the price, I have to recalculate to lower it. Because now, when I get this corn, okay, let me show you. That corn. That is the corn that I just bought. Because right now, the I cannot buy a lot because I don't know who will buy. I will restart advertising it, but it's hard to restart the business or kick off the business again. So, what I'm saying now is I have to start a baby step again because the excuse me, the market is very unpredictable. So, I just buy, how many is this? 6 bags. Yeah, 6 bags of corn. And I still have some other grains in here, the Milo, the wheat, and the soybeans. So all I have to buy is the corn. So anyway, I'm selling it now for $18 per 50-pound bag, which is 36 cents a pound. Now, as I keep on saying, take it or leave it. Because I cannot put it down furthermore because I am alone, working everything, getting the grains, bringing it in here in my barn to process it, and then bringing it up in my other barn in the front. The labor cost, plus the cost of the grains itself before it becomes finished product. So I I don't care much if no one will buy it because I have animals, and I uh, I I am planning to add more because I have a good fence now that the chicken cannot roam around except on the designated fence that I put up for them. Because before the COVID-19, I have like 300, 350 chicken, and I'm picking up 10 dozens of eggs on the average or more every day. Now that since everything is becoming normal, I will bring it back there. And by the way, now in Walmart here, the egg is $6.48 a dozen. That's why I said, wow, $6.48 a dozen. Before COVID, it's only $2 a dozen. More than triple the price before. Because of course, the high cost of grains, the high cost of labor, the high cost of utility, everything. You have to factor them all. So I said, okay, let me try it again. And I start getting more duck, because duck is always 2.5 to 3 times more expensive than the chicken egg. And before, my average is, I think, only a dozen and a half per day. But back that time, when the chicken egg is $2, I sell it for 4. Now I don't know. Now, my idea is if nobody buys it, I have a big incubator. I will incubate them and raise the duck. And everybody knows duck is more expensive. You can buy one chicken, the cheap one. I don't know how they do it. They do it. A whole chicken cost about $8 or $10, but the duck, the average is 19 or 19 to $24, depending on the weight, of course. So I said, okay, I'll just do like that if nobody buys the egg. But so far, I'm just looking on the bright side. So, by the way, I will um, um, I will start making the feeds for the guy because he's asking only 5 bags right now. So we will see, and next time I will show you an update on that, on how this feed making is going in this part of my um, little income to add from my pension, because I'm just a pensioner, retired, and at least uh, I'm making a little bit of money to add on my pension. And that's it for now, folks, and hope you like and enjoy this video. And as I'm asking you before, the favor, please subscribe, hit the notification bell button, and the thumbs up button. That's it for now, folks. Thank you.